It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hi there, everyone. It is so great to see you this evening or this morning if you are in our Asia Pacific region. If you are here with us in the United States and Canada, good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This, I feel like, is our family, and we get to meet here every single week and talk about wellness, talk about helping people with their health and making huge improvements for individuals, for families, and I love to be a part of this. So let me introduce myself really quickly. Who am I? My name is Jessica Johnston. I am in the United States, in the state of North Carolina. And I feel very honored that I was asked to do a Wellness Wednesday presentation for not just the people who have already made a decision to join us here at 3 International, but for the people who are taking a look at this for the very first time. So special welcome to all of our guests who are listening in for the very first time. Again, it's such an honor to be here. I feel like I have aligned with a beautiful company. I cannot wait to tell you about why we are so crazy about wellness and talk to you about my favorite products and some of my favorite things to do with these products. And after this call ends, I would love for you to go back to the person, if you're brand new, that invited you to this Zoom. Make sure you get all of your questions asked, and we want to get you on the road to better health. I am ecstatic to have 3 of my teammates, people who have made the investment to make a difference in their health and to make a change in their life. I'm so excited tonight to introduce you, and I will bring them on. I'd love for them to turn their cameras on for us. Dr. Julia Daniely, hello. Good evening, good morning. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us. She's a doctor of education and has had beautiful results on our products here at 3 International, and I will bring her on to share that shortly. I also have my dear friend, Mr. Joe Patterson. I'd love to call you a doctor. We call him Coach. This is Coach Joe Patterson. Great to see you, Coach. And I know that you've had a recent experience that has been, it's been such a blessing to have 3 behind you, this community, these products. Oh my goodness. And I'll let you share about that a little bit. And then last but not least, I have Linda Chuan on tonight. Now, listen, this is a beautiful team of people that I have gotten to know over the course of time. Dr. Julia and I have formally known one another in a different product, a different wellness group, but I never forgot her face, her ambition, her intelligence, her passion for helping people. And fast forward 7, 8 years, I called her and I said, you have to take a look at these products. Tell me what you think. And here we are now telling the world about these products. Linda and Joe, new friends, new family in my life that have been just same thing. They have a focus on people. They have a focus on making a difference. We all have our own stories. We have all been through health tragedy in some aspect, whether it's obesity, whether it is autoimmune, whether it is the battles that we're fighting in our health. The very first thing I need to say and want to say is that we here, this family, this company, 3 International, does not make any claims. We don't make claims to cure anything. We don't treat anything. But what we do believe is that when we can give the body abundant nutrition that is absorbed into the body at a cellular level, we believe that it can do really wonderful things in the body, and that the body can act as the miracle that it is and that it was created to be. And we are lacking in our society of abundant nutrition. And my favorite product I'm going to talk about briefly, we are lacking as a group in cleaning out the stuff that's in our body that's not supposed to be there. The toxins, the impurities, the chemicals, the poisons that are in our body that's not supposed to be there. And so I get to talk to you about why these guys have had transformations using our product line and why it works and why it's really changing lives. But we come here together, Joe and I, as new friends, new business partners that just want to share this with everybody so that they can get the experience that we are. So thank you again for joining. So give us a little bit of time to walk you through this. I would love to present to you in my own words why I love this company and also what our products are all about. I personally am just learning more about this beautiful skincare line that the company has recently launched and the technology that they're using in science to be sure that we are getting the most benefit from our skincare products. I've never been a skincare person, but now I am because I know I have something that's so clean, so beautiful, and is even for my estheticians and my people out there credentialed for this, for the skin, dermatologists. You know all about this, detoxifying the skin, helping the skin biome so that we can keep a healthy balance there. And that's everything that's in our skincare products. So let me back up with the health aspect. Who am I? Well, 22 years ago today, I was recovering from some tragedy with my health. I had some health challenges, and I spent 13 years looking for solutions to feel better. Uh, Health solutions can take a mental toll as much as they take a physical toll on us. And I think sometimes the mental part of it is the hardest part because we can go see the doctors and we can have our doctor's visits and we can go to the hospitals. But in my own experience, not every doctor knows about nutrition, and they don't know about the fact that we need to have just stronger immunity so that we can naturally fight some of these things that we come into contact with in our lifetime. And I spent about 13 years looking for a solution, and I have found it. And this company, 3 International, does such a beautiful job with nutrient loading and detoxifying. Detox is a big word. cleansing our body. And so not only are we getting nutrients that we are lacking in, we lack these, our whole foods around the globe, some countries better than others, our full whole foods around the globe, they're lacking in nutrients. They're not like they were 30 years ago. We have to eat more whole foods to get that proper nutrition in our body. We are missing vitamins and minerals, and just healthy fruits, healthy vegetables, extracts. Also, it's no surprise our food has some contamination in it, especially here in the United States and Canada, some of the countries we're very present in. We have contamination in our foods. It is a global problem. Even if it's not in the food so much, it might be in the air that we are breathing, the water that we are drinking, the cosmetics that we're using, the chemicals that we use to clean our household. And so now envision your body. No wonder there's a health crisis. We have chemicals, impurities, toxins coming in from all over. We're surrounded by it. We live around it, and it's inevitable for our body and our cells in our body to come into contact with that. And so look at how disease has increased over time. Look at the health crisis of our globe. Look at the 4 years of challenges that we had with a global pandemic. And how much people learned about health and their immune system. So I'm excited to tell you that's the problem. We have a solution to help people feel better, to supply nutrients that people weren't getting, haven't been getting in our soils that are depleted, recycled. They're not nutrient dense anymore. Our produce, our animals, where we're lacking. So supplementation is critical. At the same time, while we're supplementing and just making the body feel better in our cells at a cellular level, we also have this concept of detoxifying, taking those toxins out of the system. Now, when this happens, we are taking the body. You can research this yourself. Go do your own research. We are taking the body from an acidic state, and we are helping the body move into an alkaline state. We want to live a more alkaline way of living. We want to have improved immunity. And so we have products here at 3 International that are making a difference. You're about to hear about some great testimonials. Let me run through them quickly though. So I start with my favorite product, which is called Purify. Purify is our detoxifier. It is the most beautiful capsule I personally have seen in my 22 years of battling health challenge that is able to, and I can compliantly tell you that it is able to bind some of these toxins and eliminate toxins and heavy metals from our system. Heavy metals. It's very hard to find that. Now, all of our products are clean. They are pure. They are majority from plants. So we are taking earthly ingredients and we are using these here at our company. You won't find ingredients that are toxic, genetically modified, or bad for us. Sugars, only in a healthy form are we going to have that. So we're not introducing that to the body in any other way. So Purify, this is the product. I take it at night. It actually, I notice when I'm so consistent with my Purify, I sleep great and I actually feel good in the morning. I'll also tell you, my bloating went down. I used to say that that's just for women. It's for men too. They feel better when they're using the Purify also. And just being regular in my tummy, it's just been huge for me. I want to jump to Immune. I never thought an immune product would be so beautiful. I waited 2 months to start this product and I wish I didn't, because what it has done for my belly, balancing the gut biome. 80% of our immune system is in our gut. We have to have a healthy balance of gut biome. And I'll tell you what, my life has improved since using this product. That is my personal testimonial. And I know a lot about tummy inflammation. So not claiming to that this has cured me or healed me, but it sure made a big difference for me and how I feel every day. Vitalite. This is our vitamin packets. So easy, so convenient. By the way, it's got superfoods. It gives me personally a boost of energy. I love how it makes me feel. I like to take them at 1 o'clock. in the afternoon, but that is mainly because I forget to take them in the morning. And so thank goodness I can take them any time of day. I can take those in the afternoon. I get my energy boost through the rest of the afternoon. But I will tell you, in 22 years of understanding that omegas are critical for us, this is the cleanest and most beautiful absorbable omega I've ever been able to consume. And so I'm excited about that. And our vitamin packs with Vitalite, Eternal, antioxidants. Every great company has to have an antioxidant. Ours is a liquid form, and we get to squeeze it in our mouth. I wish I had it here to show you guys. I put it in the refrigerator. It tastes really good. And antioxidants, they calm the stress of the system. They put the fires out in our system, and they help just relax us, reduce that acidity, therefore improving alkalinity. And we have a very, very high absorption of Eternal, off the charts. What does that mean? These products are known, clinically studied, scientifically studied, for being absorbed into the cells in the body. Everything on our body is a cell, and we are getting the most benefit. It's called bioavailability. Our products, our ingredients are bioavailable. They're getting into the cells, and they're making a difference for us. Revive, anti-inflammatory. This is the one people feel in a matter of days for the most part. The testimonials say, I felt different in just a matter of days. Everybody's results could be different based on what type of inflammation you have in your system. And so outside of that, people are getting a great result. With Revive, we get tremendous testimonials. So if you're feeling like you've got inflammation or pain in the system, this is not going to cure you or heal that, but it could make a big difference in reducing that inflammation for you. Collagen. Collagen is a hot topic, guys. It's a hot topic. It's out there everywhere. The collagen is not only great for cosmetic reasons, skin, hair, nails. I love my nails right now. My hair is growing. My skin is clear. I know that the collagen has a lot to do with that. We are marine-based collagen. If you are using a collagen, you want marine-based liquid form is my advice in this industry. I have learned powder form or bovine collagen is very different. You're going to get a different result. So maybe today is the first time you try our liquid collagen. And by the way, the price is exceptional. Exceptional. I can probably almost guarantee that you guys are spending more money on your powder collagen right now, especially for the benefit that we get here. Lastly, let me go ahead and close down with you guys on our skincare line. I mentioned it at the beginning of the call. This is what I loved about it. I have learned so much about the immune product and how it rebalances gut biome, quorum sensing technology. Our skincare uses the same technology. It can rebalance bacteria for a healthy facial skin biome, and people are getting beautiful results on that. I have to give credit to our product called Visage. That is the world's first neurocosmetic. That is not hype. That is truth. Dr. Dan Gubler, who is the chief formulator of these products, has discovered a molecule that is able to talk to the nerve endings of our skin, that is sending signals to our brain when we put the serum on our face, that is helping to increase dopamine and serotonin for people. And so while I love the outward cosmetic benefit, for me, having 3 teenage daughters of age, over the age of 12, I allow them to use the serum. I'm just excited that they're getting a dopamine and serotonin boost. So there was a medical reason that I started my daughters on the serotonin within the Visage product. So with all that being said, guys, that was a quick rundown of just my own personal experience, but I want you to hear it from some other people, if that sounds okay to you guys. I have a beautiful friend on the call with that big, gorgeous smile that's on. My friend, Dr. Julia, who's here. She was one of the first phone calls I made. She very prayerfully considered this company and for lots of reasons chose to join us and follow us in 3 and has had beautiful experiences on this product, but I want you to hear it from her. Welcome to the call, Dr. Julia. Thank you for being my guest tonight.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for inviting me. Hello to everyone
Just
around the world.
yes, around the world. We've got 15 countries listening in today. She's in Georgia. She's a little bit south of me, but we're having some winter weather here. So in the South, in the United States, we normally don't experience that, but we are experiencing that now. My children are home from school because it's too cold outside. Oh my goodness, Julia, I know you got a little bit of that as well. So you love Three International. Tell us about your experience.
Well, Three International, it just saved my life. When I joined, I was on a journey, a weight loss journey. It was urgent. So I was doing some unhealthy things for weight loss. And because I had an upcoming event, I was book signing event. And so and that was in August. So June, July, I said, okay, I had gotten up to 204 pounds. Everything I had done were quick fix type things, unhealthy weight loss things. And then you made contact in September. Now, I did lose weight, but it was so unhealthy. It was quick, but it was not sustainable. So, when I was able to join that first opportunity and product Zoom, one of the things you talked about was weight management versus weight loss. And a lot of times when you do that weight loss, then there's no sustainability. So weight management really took me from that 204 level with the support that it was giving me with a natural weight management. What I want to say, my cells, they were naturally being detoxed. So that's the purify, and that's the vitality, is that weight management. It just supported my healthy weight. I was natural. I didn't have the bones protruding or anything. It was just a natural weight management system, and it has become sustainable. And this is the first time I've maintained the weight that I wanted to lose through that vitality and purify, because of the detox of the cells. It supports the healthy weight and promotes that cellular energy, and it gives you the energy that you need. Now, I made an adjustment. I heard you say you made an adjustment. I do the purify at night because my body rests at night, and research says your body heals at night. So I use the detox so my body can detox with my cells at rest. And then I do the vitality. I changed it. Do the vitality either in the morning or noon. So those are some adjustments that you make over time when you start listening to your body, adjusting to the supplements.
So good. I think you ultimately ended up releasing in such a healthy way in its detox. I'll talk to that in just a second. About 30 pounds, is that right?
Yes, yes, 30 pounds.
Oh my goodness, no wonder you're glowing. And I really love that. We didn't put you in the beginning on any aggressive other changes. We didn't increase at this point. We weren't increasing exercise. We weren't
Mm-mm.
calorie restricting. We just introduced these products. And I think that when something happens like that for someone, first of all, everybody notices, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they're asking you, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she was able to say, I started these new products. Here's the two that I really focused on. I've been very consistent with this, and this is the process. And so, Julia, you've been really sharing this with a lot of people since then, right?
Yes, and I want to say this: it was not until the shed rollout to until I had a more strategic plan, a more what you eat, the rolling the exercise with the supplements, and with that shared initiative, then rolled in those other things because I worked 16-hour days. And so I was on the go. My exercise was off, and my eating habits. If any of you are in education, you know you don't get to eat as well as you should. So the only constant factor in my 24 hours were the purify and the vitality, and that was consistent in maintaining what it is that I lost, and it began to manage. But you cannot do it with um get the maximum results without eating well, and then that exercise. So that shed initiative really formalized that for me.
Julia, incredible. So I want to tell you guys that, when there is science, and I'd welcome you to go do the research. Julia, thank you for a beautiful share tonight. Thank you. Very inspiring. I think it's the time of year that people love to think about weight loss, getting
Mm,
healthier. People have New Year's resolutions. And yes, we have something that when it's used consistently, we can see a really big difference for that. So I personally have been really promoting our Purify product to detox the body. The science behind that basically says when we can release toxins out of the body, the
mhm,
excess fat, the excess water that is coating those toxins, that is protecting the cells, we get rid of the toxins; those are eliminated, and then therefore that fat, that excess water, doesn't serve a purpose as protection anymore, and ultimately will be released. And so
mhm,
research says that a side effect of detoxing the body, cleansing the body, removing these impurities, ultimately will have a side effect of weight loss. And you know what? So many other things that go with that: better sleep, more energy, mental
mhm,
clarity. These are some of the side effects that people experience
mhm,
when they do that. Now, in Julia's case, just talking really about two of the main products. You add in the Eternel, you add in the Revive, help additionally reduce that inflammation, and people are really seeing some beautiful results. Uh, Big difference between us and anyone else is just the fact that it's really absorbed into our cells. Clinical studies
mhm,
show that.
mhm.
So, Julia, thank you so much. I'd love to bring you on to talk about your mother's results, her 98-year-old mother who's having beautiful results on this product as well. We will get you next time on that. I want to come over to our other beautiful teammate and guest, Joe Patterson. He is in Phoenix, Arizona, here in the United States. And Coach Joe, we call him. He has spent his lifetime inspiring kids and children and even adults with his profession, and you will hear it in him. He's always a favorite. But Joe, I know you fell in love with three pretty quickly. Tell us about your experience on these products.
Well, first of all, hello to everyone out there watching this. It's great to have you here, learning more about three. So we appreciate you and happy to share with you guys. I'm not gonna go a little differently actually. I'm gonna actually fast forward to some of the health challenges I've gone through recently. I think it will relate a little bit more. Recently, December 19th, had to have my thyroid removed. It had 7 tumors on it, as well as my surgeon joyfully told me he's been doing these surgeries for a long time, and mine was in the top 5 for the biggest thyroids he's ever had to remove. So it's not actually a good record you want to be a part of, but it is what it is. Um, so first of all, I would like to purify. My surgery was 4 hours long. So 4 hours long, that's a lot of anesthesia you got to be under and all that fun stuff. So purify was one of the first things I wanted to reach for, get those chemicals and toxins out of my body. So that was one of my go-tos. Another one is I also was reaching for the antioxidant Eternal. It was another one post-surgery that I wanted to reach for. And I felt like that was helping somewhat, pretty well, making me feel better. When you have surgery and trying to the recovery is brutal, especially for something extensive like I actually had to go through. Then the next one is then come down the road a little bit. I started developing a little seroma. For if you don't know what that is, that's where I got like an egg shape right here on my throat. And if it gets too big, then you have to go in, they have to drain it. So what did that mean for me? It meant I started to double up on Revive. So started taking some Revive, and it actually went down pretty quickly. The swelling, because in the beginning, they had me alternating every 4 hours, 6 hours, Tylenol, ibuprofen for like the first 5, 6 days. So soon as I could get them back on Revive, I was excited. Revive, and that helped pretty quickly. I stopped taking the ibuprofen for the most part, and the Revive did a big thing for me as well. Fast forward, and again, not making any medical claims. During this time, I had stopped taking Immune for a little bit just because of some surgery stuff. And for the first time in 4 years, I caught the flu in a very bad case of it. Interesting, huh? So again, not saying that the 3 was postponed with the Immune, but Immune has helped me before when I've had COVID before, helped me recover faster as well. Definitely. And then fast forward one more time. So again, post-surgery, I have a nice incision. You probably can't see it as bad here on my neck right here. I was excited to start back up on my collagen and massage. And I enjoy massaging my massage on my scar. Some people, when looked at it, said they can barely see it. Now, I just know it's there, but it's not as visible to the eye if you're just walking past. But those 2 products right there, massage and the collagen, have helped big time with the healing. And I'm excited. I took a before picture, and I'm excited to share my after once I get a little more comfortable. So, I mean, these products have been a blessing. And the best part about it is my amazing girlfriend, Melissa, she every day makes sure that all my pills, all my 3 stuff, all my pills I need to take are ready for me to go. So I'm forgetful. A lot of time I'm rushing out of the house. I've been back to work now for 2 days, but my daily, I'm rushing out the house, and sometimes I just say I don't have time, but she is there for me, getting everything ready. So she's amazing, and I appreciate her for making sure that she's staying on top of me with my 3 stuff. But these products have definitely, and I've noticed them even more than I already did post-surgery, how much they've come through and helped me get on the rebound.
Joe, absolutely awesome. You inspired all of us. I'm sorry for what you've been through, but you've been a champ and so strong. And thank goodness for the support you have at home and this community. I know, Joe, that you were so grateful for this community. That's something that we do here, is just help one another through that, whether it's through prayer or just making sure that Joe's being consistent, checking
That
in
was
with your
huge.
say, is Joe doing? How's he eating? Are things going okay? We care about you so much. All right, before my sassy Wi-Fi acts up again, I'd love to come over to Linda. Thank you again, Joe and Dr. Julia. Linda, I love our new friendship. And I love that we live complete 2,000 miles away, but we are able to meet on Zoom or on a phone call through text messages and build a relationship. And I get to hear about your results, and your sister's results, your mom's results, who are all Linda and her mom and her sister Alice, all founding members of this company because they believe in what we're doing so much. If my Wi-Fi gets silly, Linda, you can just go for it and wrap it out. It's been coming back on for me, but Linda,
Okay.
thank you for joining us tonight. Congratulations on your new rank advancement to 2-star. She did 1-star and 2-star all in the same day because sharing these products with everybody. But I know that you're excited about 3. You've actually even been in the skincare business before, but the supplementation is really different. We're making a difference for people's health every day, and the skin. What a huge, beautiful bonus that we get with such a clean product. So, Linda, thanks for joining us tonight. Why do you love 3?
Thanks for having me. Oh my goodness. Dr. Julia, Coach Joe's stories are so inspiring. But here's my little tidbit here. And I don't think you've heard this story, Jessica, but I am a survivor. I'm a breast cancer survivor, and I wish I had found 3 back in 2018 when I was first first diagnosed with it and had to go through I spent the entire year going through chemotherapy, 2 lumpectomies, physical therapy, radiation therapy, the entire year. Because I was diagnosed in, I think, February, treatment started in March, and I completed everything in December. And so I have been on the hunt, not just, looking for, I'm hunting for supplements that could help me with any kind of improvements in my neuropathy, in my shallow skin, in my nails were just growing out because of the chemo. You could see the dark part, it kind of grows out dark. And you can't really hide it. So I was wearing lots of like nail polish to hide the dark parts of my nails because it was kind of unsightly. So when my upline then introduced me to 3, I was actually already on the website looking up the product as she was talking to me on the phone. And already right away, I was like, there were 3 products that I would absolutely buy, like on the spot. And that was Revive, that was Vitalite, that was, what was the other one? Purify or Immune, one of those. And I knew, I was like, okay, then I started looking at more in detail and I was like, I want all of this stuff. And my upline at the time did not even sign up yet. She was not going to sign up until I did. It was the strangest thing. So I had to wait for her to sign up before I could sign up. And I was so excited about all of these products that I had called my sister. That's what she signed up the same day I did as well. And she was at a friend's house and who overheard my excitement about how I was going to sign up and try these products and then just kind of share with people. And I love that. That's what drives me, Jessica, that I can help other people as well, because these products, not just this product, they work for me. And so we all signed up. I couldn't wait to get the products. I got the first day that I received it all, I started them all at the same time. And my upline also at the time was like, wait a minute, you started everything at the same time? Can you do that? I'm like, if it's supposed to be good, it's natural, no GMO, none of the bad stuff, why can't I start it? I can't wait for it to start working, right? So I started everything at the same time. Over the last few months, though, I've kind of adjusted to take Vitalite, Eternal, and Collagen during the day in the daytime so that my body can like absorb and totally eat up the nutrients and have my cells have time to react to the nutrients I'm putting in. And then at nighttime, it's the Purify, Immune, and Revive as my body is restoring and sleeping. And that's how I've kind of adjusted my schedule. But the immediate thing was I noticed I could sleep better. I slept so much deeper than I have ever. The last time I remember sleeping deeply, I don't know, years ago. I can't remember the last time I slept this deep. And waking up just feeling so refreshed. But the most amazing thing is, check this out. Within 2 weeks, just 2 weeks later, and I had totally forgot, I went into my oncologist's office and it was my annual checkup. And the first thing she said to me as I walked into the examination room, she was like, what are you doing? What have you been doing? You look great. She was referring to my skin. So I started to tell her, guess what I'm taking? I'm taking Visage. I'm using Visage. I'm taking Collagen. These are all natural. It's on the PDR. And she was like, slow down, slow down, slow down. So I had to share with her how excited I was to find these supplements that are so good for you. And it's also backed by doctors. And what I said to her was made by doctors, backed by doctors, and there are doctors who are also using it and taking it as well. And so she said, okay, yeah, fine. But then she started going through her usual questions. How are you feeling? How is this and how is that? And then she came up on this question. The last time I saw you, you had complained about severe joint pains because of the medication I'm having to continue to take. 6 years. They don't tell you that you've been cured. They tell you you're in remission, right? So I'm 6 years in remission, and I've been having to take these hormone kind of pills. And I was complaining about severe joint pains. And she was like, well, how is it going? Is it better now or is it worse? How is that going for you? And that was when it first hit me, Jessica. I was like, wait, what pain? I had not noticed that the pain went away. I had not noticed I wasn't achy anymore. I had not noticed that sitting, in front of my computer 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours a day, whatever, working away because I'm a pretty high person at a tech company. And I'm always on the computer, but the stiffness in my joints when I have to stand up is no longer there. My achy back was no longer achy anymore. I'd about cried. I'm about to cry now. Just the ability to be able to have my life back and move and not feel that pain. Oh my gosh. I was like, what pain? What are you talking about? So I got my mother on this. She's 82 years old and she is moving and physically able. She's very healthy as far as I know. My sister will share with you her story because she also has she also had some health issues herself, but this has been amazing for me. And I can't tell enough people about it when I get a chance to. And it wasn't the so much the business or the potential to become an entrepreneur that drove me. It's what it's doing for me that drove me. So let me stop. I'm just like, I wasn't gonna get emotional. But it's also like the reason why I am for those of you who may not know or know, I'm also on the dance team for the NBA for the Northern California team that I can't really say. But I used to have to take like Tylenol or Advil and pop a couple before I go out on the court to dance. I don't do that anymore. I'm not hurting my liver anymore. And it's just amazing. So I can't tell you, I can't say enough about 3. So I'll hand it back over to you, Jessica. I don't know if you knew all of that background in my story. It's just
More and more about you, and I'm so glad that I reached out to you and I said, I know you love this company. Will you share it tonight? So none of this scripted tonight. I didn't even give them something to talk about. I said, just come on and tell us about your personal experience. Linda, absolutely phenomenal. You gave me goosebumps. My cheeks hurt from smiling, and I'm glad that you got emotional and showed us what this has done for you. So I want to thank my guests. I also want to reiterate we're not making any medical claims. We just are sharing our own personal experiences that have happened for us and why our belief is so big for what the purpose of 3 International and the message that we're trying to send and spread, the movement that we're trying to make globally, not just here locally, but globally. And all of us on this call tonight are invested in a global opportunity to spread the word around the world. You guys, thank you so much. I know we went a little bit over time, but your stories were so powerful and I know they were vulnerable, and thank you for sharing that with us. You guys, I'm going to sign off tonight. If you're brand new hearing us for the first time, go have all of your questions answered, watch a few videos, learn what it is that we're doing here. And I can assure you, you are in great hands here with this company. All the way to me, I want to take good care of everybody here and just really show the world what this movement is and what 3 International is all about. Thank you guys. Incredible night. Take care, everyone.